3. First, it's the final hour for quite a few people now in the last of George Romer's Living Dead trilogy, Day of the Dead. The film has strong language and scenes of violence and bloodshed throughout.
Tonight we present a feast of gore in a movie that proves that horror can indeed be meaty and meaningful. With a starter order of intelligent writing and a hearty entree of gripping direction from George Romero, with a side order of stomach-churning makeup effects from gore guru Tom Savini, the table is laid for a banquet full of frightful pleasures as we invite you to sink your teeth into Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is the third instalment in Romero's zombie anthology, which has so far spawned 3 classic creep shows spanning 3 decades of cinema, each one taking a bite out of a particular contemporary social issue. In the 60s, Night of the Living Dead crystallized the horrors of racism and social unrest sweeping America, its completion eerily coinciding with the assassination of Martin Luther King. In the 70s, Dawn of the Dead took a satirical swipe at the culture of consumerism, with the zombies holding up in a vast shopping mall and pushing around trolley loads of garbage in a ghastly dance of death. In the 80s, the issues that fueled Day of the Dead were medical experimentation, genetic engineering, and the unholy alliance between scientific research and military might. Positing a warring group of techs and grunts ensconced in a makeshift research unit, the film challenges us to ask who the real monsters are. The zombies with their pathetically simple craving for flesh, the army who want to destroy them and be done with their pus-brain kind, or the scientists who want to dissect them and mould them to their own sinister ends. Boldly throwing up references to such key texts as Mary Shelley's Frankenstein with its modern reworking of Prometheus, and playfully inverting the biblical legends of Genesis with its return to Eden finale, Day of the Dead juggles our sympathies whilst turning our stomachs. No mean feat, but a trick at which George Romero has proved himself a past master. On the trivia front, you can look out for appearances from the likes of Greg Nicotero, who served as Savini's assistant and who has since become an FX legend in his own right. And you can think yourself lucky that you weren't on set for the filming of The Final Apocalypse, when the stench of rotting pig's entrails caused the cast and crew to vomit between takes. But most of all, you can just marvel at what an extraordinarily beautiful beast gore cinema can be when created by somebody with wit, artistry, and guts.